Hello! Welcome back to the Wrestling Newsroom. I'm your host, All Things Wrestling, and today we're going to be looking at the wrestling news from Thursday. We start with an interview with TMZ where Hillbilly Jim said Hulk Hogan inducting him into the Hall of Fame would be the cream on top of this thing. He noted, however, he probably won't know who is inducting him until a few days before the fans find out. It'd be awesome if it was Hogan, though. But I think whoever WWE picks will give him a very good tribute, to be honest. So best of luck picking your people, WWE. I can't wait to see who you do, and congratulations, Hillbilly Jim, and I cannot wait for the Hall of Fame. Then we go to the rumoured CM Punk opponent said, look, Phil, no one else makes sense. If you say you want to do this, let's do it. What is it? June 9th in Chicago, Illinois, your hometown, and after I knock you out, I want the best Chicago pie recommendation from Phil Brooks. Whoo! Cocky! Absolutely cocky. And then during a recent interview on the All Things Wrestling Radio, Baron Corbin revealed that his Money in the Bank cash-in was a last-minute booking decision. It was kind of like an hour before SmackDown Live. We discussed and then we made a decision that we're going to do it this night. And it didn't work out, but it was definitely about an hour before. I mean, it's the fun part of this business. You never know what day your day is going to hold. Something could be very, very last minute. It could be that very last second. It's pretty wild and keeps you on your toes, that's for sure. I'm not impressed by this interview came. It's called All Things Wrestling Radio. But let's move on. And then we have the Dave Meltzer star ratings for Fastlane. The pre-show match of Ty Dillinger of the Breezango versus Mojo Rawley show. Ty Dillinger and Breezango vs Mojo Rawley, Shelton Benjamin, Chad Gable got 2-star. The women's title match got 2.75 star. I thought that was an alright match. The US title match got 3.5 star. The tag team match got 2.5 star. The women's Staraway match got 2.25 star. And the main of Nakamura Rusev got 3.5 star. And the main event got 4.25 star. I've got to say they're justified. I personally would have given Charlotte and Ruby Riott a 3, at least, but that's just me. I mean, it was a fantastic pay-per-view. It had a bit of moments, but yeah, overall I did enjoy Fastlane, and I thought you'd be interested to know what the star ratings were. And then Miz was asked by TMZ about CM Punk's possible return to UFC and people writing him off and saying he doesn't belong in UFC after his first defeat. He said, I wouldn't say that because the guy's going after a dream. He's always wanted to do that, and whenever you go after a dream, why smash on it? He's going to do his best, he's going to try his hardest, and I imagine he's training his heart out to do the best he can do in the Octagon, and I hope he does well. I don't think CM Punk is the type of person to really look into that. He doesn't look into the haters. We're WWE superstars. I mean, if you come to WWE, you have to have thick skin because you're hated on all day, every day. This is just the norm for him. Well, I personally can't wait to see what he does. Best of luck to him, seriously. I do wish CM Punk the best in the future, but I do think he should come back to WWE. And then Dave Meltzer notes that TakeOver New Orleans is close to being sold out and could end up being the first WWE legitimate sellout of WrestleMania weekend shows. SmackDown ticket sales have been slower than NXT and Raw, with some fans planning on heading home on Tuesday. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. SmackDown will probably have a smaller crowd, but then again, you'll have the most of the people from America, from England, and whoever's doing travel packages because it includes all of them. But yeah, I wish I could be going, but unfortunately I'm not. And then, while WWE hasn't yet acknowledged the negative reaction to Fabulous Moolah Battle Royale announcement, WWE disabled comments on the YouTube video about the announcement. So yeah, the announcement video on YouTube has now got disabled comments. I'm actually going to research the video for 1 second. I'm going to check how many dislikes to likes it's got. I need to find I mean, when was it? The 13th. Just looking it up. I can't find it. Oh, there you go. As of now, it's gained 128,000 views and 3,600 dislikes and 2,300 likes. So a lot of people are pissed. People are not impressed. And then an interesting thing to note is that WWE has tried trademarking Samoa Joe for wrestling purposes. This is the first attempt to trademark the name. Samoa Joe has owned the trademark to his wrestling name since 2007. So we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen with that, which is quite interesting. And then this week's SmackDown did some of the highest ratings in a very long time. It got 2.771 million viewers. Over the last few weeks, it's been like 2.5, 2.4, 2.6s. This has been the most that's gained all year, which is really good. So we'll have to wait and see. It also came first in the 18 to 49 demographic with a strong 0.91 rating. 42% higher than the NCAA play-in game on Truth TV that finished in second place. That's good. It's attracting the new people, which is really good. And then we have an interview with Jeff Jarrett from Main Event Radio. Becoming a WWE Hall of Famer. I got asked in January and had some time to digest it. It's still sort of surreal to me. I'm incredibly humbled by the amount of exposure that's gone with it. It's an honour. There's less than 200 wrestlers in there, and I'm one of the lucky ones in there. It was a shocker, without question. A lot of our history is quite documented, if not quite accurate. In 2001, when Vince acquired Turner's organisation, they went their way and I went my way. I didn't think it would be in the cards. I don't believe in coincidences. It's going to be 32 years from this day I started my career to the day I got inducted into the Hall of Fame. Damn. 32 years. And as he spoke to Vince, I'm very excited about the weeks to come, and I'm very looking forward to seeing and speaking with Vince McMahon. His thoughts on NXT. NXT is growing. It is truly a third brand. The network gives a platform that is so unique. It's a living touring business with merchandise. In essence, almost the entirety owned promotion. Kudos to Triple H and his staff and all the hard work that goes into it, certainly all the talent. No wrestling promotion has any wheels unless talent drives it, and all the names that have gone through NXT and the crop that they have there now, including my close personal friend Eric Young, Triple H and NXT have their pulse on the talent, and I'm interested to see where that continues to go. The growth in relatively short period of time is amazing, and the success of former TNA talents. I remember being in a car driving back from an event when AJ Styles made his WWE Raw debut in the Royal Rumble. WWE debut in the Rumble in Orlando with chants in the arena at a deafening level. It's well documented in our careers how we worked together professionally and personally. His days in TNA, then working with him in New Japan. Now here he's heading into WrestleMania in 2018. I'm getting inducted in the Hall of Fame, and he's the WWE champ. Bobby Roode has worn WWE gold. Samoa Joe injured now, but the prospects that he's had, I'm very happy for those guys and excited for WrestleMania weekend. On Jeremy Borash, he's a guy who's worn many hats, whether it be in-ring announcer, backstage announcer, creative side, productive side, a little bit of everything. I'm excited for him. We've had some communication over the past month. I think this kind of opportunity is a refresh for him. The creative production, the talent juices in whatever role they have him to play. He will exceed the WWE's expectations. Had a lot of great times and created a lot of great stuff with them. and his thoughts on the current TNA Impact regime. I wish them nothing but the best and leave it at that. The company has had a lot of ups and downs, that goes without saying. The wrestling industry needs as many thriving promotions as possible, and I wish all those guys nothing but the best. And rumours of AAA Roland family's interest in purchasing Impact. I've worked with the Roland family for many, many years. Antonio, the founder of that organisation, we had a great relationship. Also a great working relationship with Dorano, creator of the creating talent exchange with Impact last year. There needs to be as much of that as possible. Nothing but love for AAA and the Roland family. Well, that's some quite unique things from Jeff Jarrett. And sorry with my already bad English speaking. And then we have... there are several sites, including the UK Mirror, that has brought up the possibility of The Undertaker returning as the American Badass for WrestleMania 34. It should be noted that it's pure fan speculation as of right now, and no credible sources report anything about The Undertaker returning to his old persona. The fan speculation has been fueled due to a combination of Undertaker leaving his Phenom gear in the ring last year and Kid Rock being announced in the Hall of Fame. Fans have speculated that Kid Rock could perform his American Badass song for the Undertaker's entrance, but that is also something that has not been reported by any credible sources. It'd be cool though. And at this point, Asuka has still been listed by WWE as an official member of the Raw roster. The current belief is that Asuka will officially remain a member of Raw roster until she defeats Charlotte for the women's title at WrestleMania 34. She's currently scheduled on Raw for a match with Alexa Bliss next week. So yeah, that's all the WWE news. Sorry, that Jeff Jarrett story drained me. I do hope you've enjoyed this news stream. If you have, please give this video a like. Please support me on Patreon. I'll link in the description below. And please check out Gawkbox. It's free. You can just do a few tasks and help me out that way. Subscribe to see more content, and I'll catch you later. Bye.